Hi loves, hope you guys are having an amazing day. So I have a new video for you guys this week and it's so important. This one relates to single mothers. This is the needs to know about dating or getting involved with a woman that has children. I feel like this should honestly be a memo that is like, when the planes go by, or if not, post it up on a billboard. Here we go. Let's start with tip number one. You have to have some type of maturity level, okay? Like if I'm here and you're here, that's gonna cause us problems, okay? We don't want to feel like we are raising another child. If we feel the need to constantly speak to you or guide you or help you fucking grow, don't waste our fucking time, because that'll only drive me up the wall and make me exhausted and lose interest. Number two, normally when women have children, they are looking forward to a relationship that they can settle down. Okay? We're not like these little single girls that are, roaming around the streets that can just sleep around, hop around, do their own business. No, we're looking for something serious, something stable, somebody that actually comes into our children's life and stays. Okay? So if you are just looking for pussy, please do us all the favor and continue to hop around and do your thing elsewhere. If we want to get laid, we will make that shit very clear from the get. But if you see that we are minding our own business, hustling, making sure that we are actually moms, you know what I mean? There's a lot of women with kids nowadays, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're moms. Know the difference. There's a lot of consideration that goes into place when we consider somebody and allow somebody into our personal space with our children. Number three, understand that we are very busy individuals. So if we devote any type of time to you, okay, and we compromise and make time for you, understand that you are special in some kind of way. You have to learn how to distinguish, again, the difference between a mother that is fully responsible and a mother that just brought children into this world and is sort of dealing with life. And what that means is a woman that is actually involved with her children's life, that means that she will not have all the time in the fucking world for you. So if you are a needy individual, you got to understand that her kids come first. Now, if you are dating a woman that has children, that has all the fucking time in the world, or drops off her children to go and chill with you or go party with you, that tells you a lot about that individual as a person. Who that woman is as a mother can possibly tell you what she is like or what she would be like to your future children. So if this woman neglects her own children, what makes you think that she would be a great mother to yours? Number four, learn to distinguish the difference between a mother that is looking for a baby daddy and a mother that is actually looking for a partner. Okay, there's an evaluation process. If she's trying to cuff you right away and is comfortable enough to leave you with her children, she's looking for a baby daddy. She's looking for some support. Run. Number five. This is one of the most important ones, okay? In order for you to win over a real mother's heart, it is very important for you to build a relationship with the children. I would much rather be with somebody that absolutely loves my children more than me. And it's usually like, I feel like people just get that shit the other way around. It's usually they love the mom, but then they can't deal with the kids and all that shit. Like it's usually the other way around. You don't understand how important it is for you to build that trust, build that stability with our children. Several relationships where that's always lacked, and it hurts. It really hurts. It hurts as a mother to be involved with somebody and devote yourself to somebody that is clearly solely focused on you and not the growth and relationship with our children. We're not trying to come into our lives and understand the fact that although we don't want your financial support, having children is a huge responsibility. You know, we're going to have to compromise our time. We're going to have to share our time. We're going to have to consider the fact that we can't just get up and about, go on a fucking plane. No, there's a lot to consider, especially if there is co-parenting involved. You know, you have to make sure that if you are involved with a woman, make sure that they are in, you know, in a stable relationship with whomever the other parent is. You know, if they got drama going on and there's no type of stability there, there's no type of schedule as to when the kids, you know, the shared custody thing, just run. Just run. Because if that hasn't been settled yet, just fucking run. 6. Know the difference between a suggestion and you playing daddy role or mommy role. Okay? And what I mean by that is that, you know, when you go into a relationship, there has to be some type of boundary. There has to be some type of respect. If I do not speak to you verbally and tell you it's okay for you to correct my kids or anything like that, don't cross that line. Mother has not communicated with you that it's okay for you to touch our children or correct them physically. Don't do that. As a parent, it's this vicious cycle. You know, it's a vicious cycle because when you are a parent, you have to have, there's like a whole other level of patience. There's like a whole other level of understanding. There's like a whole other level of repetitiveness. You know, it's like a schedule. It's like a schedule. You're constantly repeating yourself. You're constantly, and that shit never stops. Hello, world. The repetitiveness, the you having to speak to your children never stops. Understand that being a full responsible parent 24/7 never stops. You can't pick and choose when you want to deal with somebody's children. Although it shouldn't feel like you're dealing with somebody's children, you shouldn't want to run away at the first fucking problem that you come and encounter where you do not agree with the children or with how the children are being raised. Again, it comes back to making certain suggestions. One thing that you have to understand that also comes with maturity is stability. You got to understand that in order for you to get involved into a relationship that requires multiple people, because you are not just taking on one person, you're taking on multiple individuals, understand that those are multiple relationships that you're going to have. And if you're not mentally stable up here, then you can't offer any type of stability to nobody else. Okay? So if you are still trying to figure out life, if you are still trying to, again, do your thing, if you are still, listen, there's a lot to consider when dating a woman with kids. But like I said, what it really boils down to is that if you are not trying to create a family, if you are not trying to have that stability, if you are not trying to fall in love with multiple people at the same time and devote your 100%, okay? Because this isn't, I'm telling you, it's a hard task. I'm not even going to come and act like it's a piece of cake. Whether the kids are angels, whether the kids are bad, understand that it's a big responsibility. For you to share this video because I know a lot of men need to hear this. Well, men and women. This is a bonus one because I forgot to add it, but it's so important. We are very aware that you didn't play any role in conceiving these children. We are aware, so we don't need you to constantly remind us of that or to use that as sort of something to justify your actions or throw in our face constantly. To have a genuine connection with our children. So know the difference between playing daddy and mommy role and actually building a connection with our children. We don't want you to see them like, oh, we played no part in making them, but we do want you to see them as in they're my own. Kids are old enough, they can tell when you're being genuine and when you're just trying to get them into mommy's pants. Probably why it's harder for you to get with a woman with kids or win over a woman with kids, because it's something that she has to take into consideration. We don't want our kids to see new people every couple of months, people that do not plan on staying. So again, if you're just trying to waste her time, don't do that to yourself. Just like how a relationship requires commitment, compromise, and consistency, that's exactly what you have to be able to offer the children as well. If not, deuces.